increasing your sales so you can make more money, how important research is to finding products with low competition more than ever right now. And in return, this is going to increase your sales and most likely double them if you use this strategy that I'm going to share with you right now. There's some issues in the community where I've been seeing people talking about their sales are not the same no more as they used to be. Now, of course, there's more competition because there's more people finding out about this program. They're promoting it on TikTok, on Instagram, okay? The Amazon Influencer Program, Amazon's actually promoting it to get more people to sign up to do the influencer program, which is not a bad business idea for them because it's going to create more money and help them sell more products in return. The way the influence market is going, right? It's really, really big, especially on Amazon and TikTok, okay? Those are the two #1 platforms when it comes to influencer videos. Now, with more competition, you're going to be sharing more of like the video space on Amazon, right? So before, let's say there's 2 videos on a carousel or on a listing, right? Now there's 4. Now you got to keep in mind, what are you going to do to stand out from the rest of the competition? And I always think about this when it comes to, making your sales with a product within that first week, because personally, that is my goal. If I can make a sale within that first week, uploading that product, that's like a win for me personally. Now, that should be your goal, I feel like, right? The sooner you make the sale, the better. So one thing that I've personally been doing in order for me to increase the chances of me making a sale, I've been uploading the video horizontally and in vertical. The reason why I do a vertical video because I'm trying to reach more of an audience, and hopefully Amazon pushes it in their Inspire program. Now, that horizontal video has always done good for me, okay? That's something that I've been doing, and that's like the main thing I focus on. In return, you're creating 2 videos that take up more of that video real estate, okay? And then with that being said, you think about it, you're increasing your chances of making a sale. Now, this is going to help you, especially with competition, because you're creating more than 1 video. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, right? The next thing you're going to do is create a really awesome title, okay? And then a thumbnail. But on top of that, after you get that down, always trying to think about like, what else can you do? Now, when it comes to creating the actual content itself, the more the better, okay? As long as you're not overdoing it, right? But the main thing is you're covering all the parts of the video or actually showing the product in action. If you can. You want to package your video as best as possible. So now when it comes to this, you do not want to overthink it, right? Your main goal here is understand what the viewer wants to watch and give it to them, because the longer they watch the video, the better chance of you making a sale for that product. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Amazon influencers, okay? It's a free to sign up. You come over here, you build a storefront, create some videos, and you start to earn commissions, okay? You're reviewing products, and then think about it as when you start to review, like say like you have 50 review videos up, then you start to generate a monthly stream of income, these products that you've been reviewing. And then what happens when you have 500, 600, as you start to grow more and more, you start to make more and more money. And these videos are going live on Amazon.com. So it's very, very powerful. The customer's already over there shopping. You're creating a video to show the customer what the product looks like. And also, too, everything I'm using in this video is going to be down below in the description. So, Influencer Fruit, this is going to be a small little mini course for you right here to help you out with understanding the whole process and give you a better insight of what to do. And it's free. So, you'll get a free little mini course. Sign up right here, down below in the description, to help you with your Amazon video influencer journey. So we want to make a quality video, right? And this is a balance right here, because you can make a lot of videos, or you can make 10 videos really fast, right? Or you can make 3 to 4 videos at a better quality. So it's a balance, right? And when it comes to this, I've tested this out personally myself, where I can review 20 products, 30 products, 40 products in a day. But then in return, I go back and look at some of those videos. I'm like, I could have did a little bit better with this video right here, because if I took my time just a little bit more and maybe showed like different ways of using the product, would be a good idea, because it would make that viewer more engaged in watching that video, because it'll be more of a fun video, right? So the main goal here is, I think, putting a goal in place for yourself to understand the balance, because everyone's going to be different, right? That one product, you don't want to overthink it where you spend too much time on it, but you obviously want to get the point across to the customer to watch it, because if they make a purchase, you make a commission, right? So it's a balance here, and I think everyone's going to be different when it comes to this, which is fine, right? Because everyone's different. We all do different things differently. There's no one size fits all when it comes to creating content. My content is going to be different from your content. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the way you view it, the way you look at the product, or the way that you think a customer would want to see the product or use the product is a good idea for you to create content around that, because you do it that way a little bit more easier when it comes to actually pressing record and getting to it. And that's one thing too. Just press record, get to recording the content, and don't forget, like, anything can be cut out later on with your video editing, right? So it just, as long as you're hitting the record button and you're going and you're moving along, and once you get the concept and you go into your video editing software and understanding the parts that you're clipping out, like, it's okay to mess up 3 or 4 times in a video, because you can always come back and cut it out. There's nothing wrong with that. That's part of the game, right? Most people don't understand that. It's like, well, you don't have to retake it, just keep going, because once you're going and you're recording, you mess up, kind of understand where you mess up at, and then you just re-record it again, or just do it all over again and just chop that part out. And I think this is why Amazon shares the views, the average view duration and the average percentage viewed, because they want us to understand, as they're showing the video to the customer, how much of that percentage or how much are they watching of that video. Okay, their goal is obviously for us to create good content for the customer to make a good buying decision, right? And this only makes sense as it comes to their business. Now, I noticed too, like, as far as certain videos or our video placement, right? We all know that sometimes it disappears, especially like on Prime Day recently in the morning. Like, a lot of my personal videos have disappeared, and I actually worked really hard to work my way up to Prime Day in July. And it was crazy because Amazon has always done this, and I've been selling on Amazon for over 10 years now. Now, with the placement of products, placement of videos, they always like to mess with things, and especially during the most important times of the year, they like to do this. So I expect another video placement movement when we get closer to Q4. They usually do that too. I sell a lot of t-shirts online, I sell books online. And they always seem to, mess with the ranking system. And I think they do the same thing with the Amazon Video Influencer Program. They're always placing our videos in random spots, or they're not even there to be found. And one thing, there's nothing we can do about that, right? And it's just their way of testing stuff, because they want to see, how things perform. And they do it for their benefit, of course. And they try to do it for our benefit. I hope they do, right? We all hope they do. And it's obviously a really awesome opportunity, but it can get really frustrating when they do stuff like that. That can hurt our earnings for that day or month. And as time goes along and you start to make more and more money with your Amazon video influencer business, investing into little things as far as like microphone, lighting, cameras, anything that can help you produce better content, a tripod, anything like that can make all the difference in you making more money for your business. In return, it's a tax write-off at the end of the day, because you're using it for your business. And then not only that, that could possibly be a product that you can do a video review on. Literally everything that I personally reinvest into my business, I do a video review on, because I want it to pay for itself. And I obviously think it's a really good product, so it's easier for me to do a video review on. Now, my personal strategy is to obviously do really good research for the products that I'm doing video reviews on, because I want to make sales within that first week. And then I'm going to be recording more horizontal and vertical videos. And then not only that, one thing that I've been really focusing on too as well is the variations for certain products. So if there's a white, blue, green, yellow, I'm going to go in there and review all those products and create multiple different videos for each and every single one of those products. And then you can do like a big video where you're comparing every single product in that video. Creates another opportunity for you to create more videos to cover more real estate on the Amazon product listing. So you kind of see where I'm getting at with this. You always want to think about how you can produce more videos at a good quality so you can make more money. And if you do it that way, you're literally going to go from 2 videos, from a horizontal video and then a vertical video, and you're able to cover more space by reviewing every single variation on that listing. Now, Amazon, from my understanding, allows this. So when it comes to this, as long as it's a different product, I feel like it's not spamming the platform. You're actually getting a different color product. So it's a whole different product in general, and you're creating another video. So this is one strategy right here that I'm going to be personally doing to the end of the year to help boost my sales and make even more money with my Amazon video influencer business. And then not only that, I'm going to be doing creations as well, and then building my actual brand on the outside of Amazon on YouTube and TikTok. And this has been driving sales for my offsite affiliate too as well, which is very powerful because now you have onsite, offsite, and then creator connections to make money. So you're going with those three right there. You're just boosting your sales even more to make even more money. So if you're not creating a brand outside of Amazon.com, where like you're getting your videos and uploading them to YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Pinterest, wherever you're uploading your videos to, or whatever platform you feel like you have the advantage on, do so, because this is going to drive more traffic to the products. In return, you make more money. If you have any tips or tricks that you want to share with anyone in the comments to help them with their business, please do so. If you need help finding products that can help you make sales within that first week, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.